Hello, my name is Benjamin Z. Miller, and your question about whether it is better to pay off your mortgage or invest, I'm going to share my view on that. I'm an experienced investor. I've been doing real estate mortgages. I've been doing also other businesses a lot of years, and I'll just share my thoughts on it. So it really depends on your circumstances, and there's no answer that's the same for everyone. However, if your mortgage interest rate is, for example, 5%, and you think you can earn a return higher than 5%, it would not make sense to pay the mortgage off and you should instead invest. There are numerous investments that pay more than 5% or whatever the cost of a mortgage is in whatever particular country you might be in. Some of those investments have the potential to double your money, maybe triple your money, but they also have more risk. So if you're the type of person that's very fearful of losing your home or your property, and you're also very conservative, then paying off your mortgage, absolutely, it makes sense. If it's a source of stress for you, however, one thing that's important is to remember is that you should not do the classic mistake of paying more than the mortgage amount. So some people, they think, hey, my mortgage is $1,000 a month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay $1,500 a month so that I can pay it off more quickly. This is a really bad idea for a lot of reasons. The first reason that it's a bad idea is when you make that extra payment, you are giving the lender more of an advantage in the loan, because if you default later, they get to keep that extra money that you paid. So you wouldn't want to do that. Instead, if you want to do it that way, what you would do is you'd pay your normal 1,000, then you'd put 500 aside, and once you got it into something that earns a reasonable rate of interest, and then once you got it up to the same amount, then you would just pay it off in full. But doing the extra payments, it may be a little more convenient doing that way, but you're making it you're shifting the risk onto yourself and away from the lender when you do it that way. So if you ever fall on hard times and the lender forecloses, then you're going to lose that extra money. And that extra money, you could have potentially invested it into something like maybe you bought some blue chip stocks, maybe you bought some sort of other investment that had more potential, was relatively safe. When you talk about a long-term horizon, like what a mortgage is, where it's multiple years. So my thinking on it is that if you're a younger, intelligent person and you're in good health, then paying off your mortgage early is a not ideal idea. I would say a bad idea, since you should take the money and invest it in things like your education or doing your own real estate or other business deals. However, if you're older, more of a timid person, and it would be very traumatic for you to lose your home, then paying off your mortgage early makes a lot of sense. It really just depends on the person. But to think that you can't earn a return higher than the cost of a mortgage is a very limiting belief. It might be true if you have no education in financial matters, but most intelligent people can find an investment that pays more than 5%. However, I think for some safety-oriented people, it makes sense to pay the mortgage off early. I wish you good luck, and I hope that helps.